Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? MR, thank you for your double donation. We got Teddy Bear. We got Bartman Joan, Star Ruby. We got Tarot Reader. We got, who else we got? Bartman, what's going on? How is it going tonight? And I appreciate everybody being here. It is a beautiful Saturday night, my friends. Beautiful Saturday night. I'm really excited about Saturday night. Had a lot of fun today. Went and bought a new car. So, yeah, let me show you a picture of my new car. So I went and bought a new car. Now, before you're like, oh my God, he's so fancy. Now, I'm driving a 10-year-old freaking car. So the car that I have now is 10 years old. It's got like mold growing in the back seat and stuff. So yeah, it's time to get something different other than what I have now. So yeah, so I went out and did pick up a new car, and it looks like this. So it's a modern version of the car that I used to have. So it's a Honda Accord Touring Edition, and cars last me about 10 to 15 years. So, you know, so it's going to last me 10 years. So I told the dude, I was like, you know, I'd rather have something that's nicer, that is going to last me 10 years, than have something crappy and then I'm tired of it after like 2 years. So I'm gonna drive it until the wheels fall off. I want something decent. So yeah. Anyway, so I got the little bit better model anyway. So my first car since 2013. Anyway, Crafty Lady, welcome. DYB, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Maruta, what is going on? Hershey, how are you doing? Hershey, thank you for being such an active participant in the chat section of all my videos. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Yeah, get it. Yeah, I had to. It's a very nice car. Yeah. I mean, you know, so you're gonna, I mean, let's say, I'm going to spend a couple of extra grand on a nicer car and just drive it till the wheels fall off, which I did with the last one. I'd rather do that, right? I'd rather do that than buy something crappy and cheap, and I'm sick of it. It hurts my back. I hate driving it. No. I'm not going to do all of that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to drive it till the wheels fall off until this car will probably last me until I'm in the grave. So I'm going to drive it until I'm dead, which hopefully is 20 years from now, but it is a Honda, so it'll keep going. it'll keep going past 100,000, 150,000, 180,000 miles. YouTube, our PayPal user, thank you for your donation, a double donation over there. Reiki, a Tiara, what is going on? Appreciate being there. Hondas are great, yeah. My Honda just keeps going. It just keeps going. Like it doesn't stop. It really doesn't stop. All right. Anyway, we got a conversation. Oh, we had, so MR, I'm kind of curious. When I said yesterday that you'd have a conversation with them and they would come in with a lure, like I'm bringing this thing and it's luring you in. Did that come true? MR, let me have it. Let me have the feedback right now, right? Let me have it. So I think that's going to be important there. So yeah, MR. Did they come in with this allure? Did they come in with like something to bait you in a little bit? I'm just kind of curious. Anyway, all right, let's see D's current feelings from me, and then we're going to go over the conversation. Number one, I'm glad because I know MR's had some readings with me very often, and MR, I appreciate you still coming in, and I'm glad that they're communicating with you again. I think that's an excellent move. I think that's a good thing in there. DYB, thank you for donating. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. Who else joined? Sage K, what is going on? Sunshiny Day. Yes, I am. Sunshiny Day, I got your money. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. I welcome this stream. Aquarian Vision, thank you for your donation. And Be Random with me, welcome as well. All right. D's current feelings for me. Two of Pentacles. I think they know that you're in a decision mode. You're in a decision mode. They've made some mistakes. Some weird things have happened in this interaction. A lot of inconvenience, a lot of back and forth this interaction. And I think they understand that you're in a decision mode. They know that. They know that, right? Katie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But this is a way of decisioning. This is a movement in the decision mode. And I think that is going to be very important here. Eight of Wands, I think they're going to come see you. I do. I think they're going to come see you, or at least they want to. You have that Eight of Wands, that urge, that need, that focus on you, right? Again, trying to lure you in. I have something. Hopefully it can lure you in. But that Eight of Wands, I think they're going to take some quick action to make sure that the connection is still there, to make sure things are still okay. And it's more like a game that is going on here. Justice says that they do know that you're at a wit's end at this point. You're not happy. You're not content. Mistakes not only were made, repeatedly made, and I think they understand that you're at that level to where you're just not happy, right? Crystals in Paint, welcome. And Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's skip over it. Let's do the D's thoughts about our conversation this morning. All right, very good that you are conversing again. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So I'm kind of curious as to the conversation. Did the lure happen? Did they bring in something and say, look, I have this. Let me pull you in from that. But anyway, these, let's about the conversation. Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I don't think they like the conversation. I think that maybe you got up in their face a little bit with this, that, the other. You were like, look, this is what's happening. This is what kind of things are going on. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And I think that you express in one way or another, even if it was just frustration, that you're just not happy now. The Ten of Wands, right? They're sort of taking that in stride here. They understand why. They understand what's going on. They know why you're happy. And they know that it's predominantly their fault. I think if it was just up to you, this relationship would have gone a whole different direction as far as this. Three of Pentacles says that they realize that they need to do some work, but they want something from you. Again, that's why I think they're bringing in this lure. They want something from you. I think they're keeping it sort of, they put a defibrillator on the relationship. They're keeping it alive. They're keeping the pulse going. Govinda, welcome. Appreciate you being here. But there are three, says they're willing to do some level of work here to make this continue to go. The moon says that the emotional connection, I think, can be restored. I think it's going to be all right at the end of the day. It's just a matter of you did offload some emotional baggage. That's good. They have frustrated you. They have made you very upset. This is something you have to remedy, right? And I think that you've taken the steps to start that, and I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, but that's just my interpretation of the tarot deck, the tarot cards. Never assume a relationship based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet, especially one with cancer. All right, Victorian romance for March. Sarah has a new fave. Sarah has a new fave. Not even going to hide it anymore. Not even going to hide it anymore. Sarah's like, you know, screw that Gregory Scott Tarot. I don't need that no more. Hey, nobody got time for the Gregory Scott Tarot. We're going to get the Victorian Romantic Tarot instead. We are going to get all of the romance, all of the beauty, all of the excitement that comes with this particular deck and use that for the March reading and see what's going to happen with all of that good stuff. Let's see. Let's see where it's going to be. Miss K, what's going on? Good to see you. Sure, throw out a question, Miss K. If we got some time at the end, we may get it done. We'll see what's going on. Govinda, thank you for your kind words. I greatly appreciate that. I was saddened to hear the news, too. All right, Victorian Romantic Tarot. The Gregory Scott ain't getting no respect. Gregory Scott's over there in tears right now. Why? Because Sarah's got no respect. No, I'm just kidding. Gregory Scott's like, Sarah, don't go, Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah, don't go. All right. Victorian Romantic says for March, Ace of Swords. It's very important to get the communication out there. It's very important to get some of the opinions out. Yeah, right? Crystals in Paint, thank you for your donation. But the Ace of Swords just says it's time to talk. It's time to communicate. It's time to get out there and sort of stretch to the next goal. Communicate with others. Get some learning. Get some wind opportunity in there. Get some training. Get some things happening. I think that's going to be very important at the end of the day, especially next to the Lovers, which again, March is going to be sort of the starting up, moving forward in that love, in that romantic connection, right? Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. We got Hershey, thank you for joining the family. Enjoy the emote. Seven of Wands. You don't like March as a whole. March from beginning to end, not a fan. Not a fan. The Lovers, does that change things? Maybe a little bit. It just feels like not enough beef in March to keep you happy. There's not enough substance in March to keep you on track, to keep you where you want to be. It feels like March is a little bit of a tamed down month. It feels like a lot of things should happen, aren't happening. It feels like a lot of things just aren't moving the way that you would like them at the end of the day. Four of Wands, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm happy with sort of where I'm at, what I'm doing, but there is that level of I need more. And I think March as a whole makes you think, I need more beef. I need more cowbell, as the Saturday Night skit goes. I need more in March. Is that going to pick up in April? A little bit. I think that's going to be all right. But you just have to realize that March is going to be a little bit of a down month. March is going to be a time to start communicating, start learning, picking up some new skills, picking up some new exciting things. I think that is going to be, right? I think that is going to be where it's at. It's just in my opinion, though, right? I just need more. Rather than focus on that, do what you need. Do what you need to do to get ready for the rest of the year. Rest of the year is going to be pretty exciting for you. I really think June onward is going to be just absolutely hectic. You know, so this way it goes. It's the way it goes. You're going to have to sort of deal with that in your own manner. Anyway, YouTube users blowing up the PayPal over there. Let's go over to YouTube user and get some YouTube user happening over there. We go YouTube user PayPal. There we go. YouTube user, PayPal user, whichever it is absolutely blowing up the this over here. Man I'll end up with. All right, so the first question is the man I'll end up with. The second question, she's leave, senior manager at long-term, okay, wait a minute. So this is a position, acting team position. All right, that's the second question. The third question is, what are the chances of, okay, Toronto, are we traveling to Toronto or not for a vacation? Let's see. I'm currently covering, got that one. Tarot by Sunshiny today. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. H, all right, we got that one. And we got like a gazillion of these, so hang on. Family doctor in April to discuss weight loss. All right, weight loss, drugs. All right, that is a massive, and I mean a massive amount of readings. We got for the YouTube user, PayPal user, whichever one you want. It depends on how you gonna make it go with all of that. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and let's get the waterfall tarot, my friends. If you would like to check this out, if you would like to make it happen, then you can pick this up. YouTube user is gonna make your first car payment. I paid off the car in cash, by the way. So yeah, there's no car payments. Fortunately, there's no car payments. I paid cash. Now put it on my. The stocks are working out pretty good for me. I gotta say. That the stocks are working out pretty good for me. So yeah, we're going to that. All right. We got YouTube user. We're going to do that. The man I'll end up with. What do they look like? What do they smell like? What do they feel like in the places that need to be felt? Merciful Mermaid Tarot. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate you. Global politics. Maybe. It could be indeed. But yeah, the man I'll end up with. Five of Pentacles. I think they're having a rough time. Emotionally, the man that you'll end up with. I think this is somebody who is pretty rock solid, stable, but they're just in this place where they're just having a rough time. They are in that mode of just not being happy. They're a little bit of a challenge, and you meet them kind of in the middle of this challenge, and it just feels like that, this is something I'm going to have to deal with. It's not something that I would like ultimately, but I think their level of strength, their level of determination, and their level of kind of who they are, where they're going, and what they're doing, I think you see them transition from a level of challenge into the band, seeing the strength kind of go in there. Knight of Pentacles as well. I think this is a pretty heavy duty earner. In other words, they earn a lot of money, right? And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I don't know if they're into stocks or whatever they're doing, but they earn quite a bit of money. This is not somebody who is broke, definitely with that. As well as they don't really flaunt it. So they're pretty casual. They dress nicely, but, you know, they just don't flaunt a lot of the money kind of thing. They have that Knight of Pentacles field where they have that level of stability. They are good at what they do. Their work level is good as well. I think that's going to be very good overall. King of Swords, this person speaks their mind. They're not afraid of anybody's opinion. They're just going to throw it out there. They don't care if you like it or not. That's just where they do it, what they do as well, right? Sarah, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords, this is somebody who encourages you to speak up as well. They want your opinion. They want your feelings. They want your emotions. They want you to not to hold anything back. I think this is somebody who's very vibrant, very loving, and very communicative with you. And you like that aspect about them. They have a lot of sort of cool things going on with that. And that's something that you like at the end of the day, just sort of how fresh and how open the communication is, right? Not a lot of things playing around with that. YouTube user donated another one. Yeah, I do think let's see, the man I'm going to end. All right, we're going to have to, YouTube user, we're going to have to push that one off a little bit. Anyway, acting team position. What are the chances that we are going to get this acting team position? Let's see if that's the proper question. You're currently covering for manager while she's on the leave. Senior manager will give you a long, okay, will you get an acting position? I think so. I think so. King of Pentacles is always a fantastic card for this. If you're looking for a position, if you're looking for employment, you're looking for something in that vein, I really think this is a very strong and powerful card for you. The Two of Wands, this is something you've been kind of looking for, kind of excited about, and I think that you are going to get that. King of Pentacles is a very stable, a very rock solid pentacle card, and it has a lot of meat in it, as well as the Page of Swords as well. They need somebody stable. They need somebody who knows what they're doing. They need somebody who's going to be rock solid. And you're kind of just the good fit, right? You're the good fit. I really think that you do a lot of work for this company. Even though we joke about you leaving and trying to get this position, trying to get that position, I really think this company likes you, right? Because they have given you multiple raises. They have given you a lot of good things. And I think this is something that overall you're going to be very good at sort of covering and very good at being a employee there. People that do a good job with covering managerial positions get managerial positions. I mean, just from me, right? Just from me, my perception, my experience doing 30 years in corporate, sitting beside some extremely senior managers, people that are good at covering for managers get manager positions. Bottom line. Let me say that again. If you're good at covering for managers, you get a manager position. You're first in line. Like there's really not any competition at that point. All right. What are the chances of me traveling to Toronto? I think Toronto's iffy. I really think Toronto's iffy. This could be a short trip if you do get that, right? For a vacation. I really think you have better choices. No offense, right? No offense. I mean, if you live in Toronto, maybe Toronto's your dream place. I don't know. It feels like you got better choices for a vacation. I think you just choose the better choice. I think Knight of Wands feels like maybe the person that you're going with, sort of the feel, the back and forth with somebody. They're just saying, that's not exactly where I would like to go. I think Two of Cups, you're being influenced by somebody else for this decision. Ace of Swords is ultimately, they kind of talk you into something different, right? I just think that. I mean, can you just go? Yeah. But I think the person that you're going with, it just kind of feels differently about it. And I think, at the end of the day, that's something okay too. It's all right. It is all right. Empress of Visions, welcome. I appreciate hanging out tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. It is a beautiful Saturday night. We had a little bit of rain and then it was sunshiny. I went walking for a good hour. Oh, it was nice. It was nice to get out there and exercise. And thank you very much for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. What is ultimately the long-term prospect between me and H? I've given up hope. This is a good time to give up hope. I mean, it is. I think you have better choices with H. I think a lot of this, from Toronto to H and stuff like this, you just have better choices. You just have better choices. All right. I think that's sort of the theme tonight for you. Two of Pentacles. Would you choose H? Are you talking about marrying H and whatnot? Katie, I think if you're donation, appreciate you. I just think you got better choices, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, the King of Wands, right? H had an allure for a very short period of time, and you're focused on all of these beautiful things about them, but at the end of the day, they seem to be a player, right? They seem to be a player. Number two, they're absolutely not interested in you, right? When I'm interested in somebody, I'll let it be known I'm interested in them, right? Ask Teddy, ask Teddy, am I hot and cold? No, I'm just straight hot, if I'm interested in somebody, I have enough respect for them to let them know immediately and without any doubt that I'm interested in this individual, right? So then they can make a decision and be like, oh, I have a determined yes or no. I don't have to play the games, because if you're going to play the games, that's cool when you're 20, but I don't know. A strength card just says be patient, be good. You have two be patient cards here. You have to focus on what is good for you. Do you want somebody who's that cold? Because that's 90% cold. Do you really want that? Do you deserve that? I think you deserve a hell of a lot better. I think you deserve somebody who's absolutely positively in love with YouTube user, otherwise known as PayPal user, and they are going to be very direct about it. And then you can make a decision if you're interested in them. I think you deserve somebody who's madly, deeply, and absolutely enthralled with you, not somebody who's going to be 90% cold. Just that's it. That's it, right? That's it. Anyway, what are the long-term prospects? You've given up hope. Go ahead. I mean, I was going to say you got my permission, but I mean, you're a grown adult, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. If you're interested in somebody, you let them know. You just let them know. I don't really think that works for anybody. But anyway, I'm just saying. All right, but that's just my opinion. I'm an opinionated tarot reader. I think all of my audience deserve the absolute best in life. I think all of you are beautiful, wonderful people. You're some of the most amazing human beings on the earth. And I think that all of you deserve the very best, the very best. If you're not getting the very best, I think you should strive for getting the very best, because life is too short. I mean, one day you find out that you got something wild happening in your life, and all of a sudden, you have to rethink everything. Life is too freaking short to put up with BS, in my opinion. Anyway, all right, let's get some weight loss drugs over here. 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. I think you'd be pretty happy with sort of the regimen that it is going. I think that it is going to be pretty happy to be, sort of moving into there. But yeah, if you're looking at weight loss drugs, you're interested in this, where are we going to sort of be? What are we going to sort of be doing and whatnot? I think sort of this is going to be all right for you. It's going to be pretty good. Ace of Pentacles kind of has that pill form. You're holding a pill. I think the drug will do you some good. Obviously, you do have a level of, you need to take control of everything else, right? What we're eating, exercise regimen, things like that. But, having a drug, having a pill that gives you that little extra push, that little extra thing, I think that is going to be the best for you. 8 of Cups says don't be afraid to change your lifestyle with that. If you're doing the healthy lifestyle, maybe the drug is going to help. Maybe it's going to be great, right? So you're doing therapy, you're doing good food and stuff like that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? And you're still having a depression or what have you. A lot of times it's good to take, like I ended up taking an antidepressant, right? 10 of Cups is whatever makes you happy, you do it. I think that is going to be very good. Very, very good indeed. Alchemy on you, the tarot reader, is on drugs, hard drugs, bad. Waited for nothing. I have no idea what that means, waited for nothing, but you can get a timeout because you sound like that you're on hard drugs. I mean, I'm just, I'm not saying you're on hard drugs. I'm just saying I have no idea what the hell you just said, so I'm putting you in a timeout. So have a nice timeout. Have a nice time out of there. All right, let's go. Enjoy that time out, Mr. What's your face? All right. Let's see who is next. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? We have a ton of readings. Please be patient with me. I greatly appreciate that. Tiara is getting out. Speaking of living the best life, Tiara is getting out and having all of the fun. Tiara, you go. You have all of that fun. It is going to be an exciting night for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Going to be an exciting night. Let's use a little bit of the Tarot Oracle, otherwise known as the Tarot Marchetti deck over here, and find out whatever is going to be nice, whatever is going to be nice for you. Because I think it's time for you to go out. I think it's time for you to have as much fun as humanly possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the saying goes, a friend is somebody who will bail you out of jail after a wild night. A best friend is somebody who's sitting with you in the jail cell going, bro, that was amazing. All right. All right, let's look at that. It is going to go a little bit on the wild side, and I like it. I like it. It feels like it starts off a little slow. That's okay. That's all right. You got a little bit of that for. Make sure that you know where you're going. Make sure that the activities are going to be okay, going to be safe. Everything's going to be cool with that. That king says you definitely want to have the money that you need to get the drinks, get the rock and stuff going. Make sure that you go into the right venue. You're going to have a ton of fun. It is also a time to do some fun things maybe you haven't done before, right? You got a little bit of that hangman activity in there. I just think that it is going to go fantastic for you. A lot of fun. Need a little extra money maybe to make this happen. Katie, thank you for the little extra money as well. I appreciate you. But, it does feel like 300 seconds is seriously? It's 5 minutes. Anyway, but yeah, you got the 4 over here. Make sure that the plans are going to be coordinated. Make sure everybody's going to show up. You don't really want to get into a weird situation, and just have a little bit of fun. Do some extra stuff. Do some extra things going on. I think that is going to be fun for you indeed. So there we go. All right, what else is going to happen with all of that? We do have another donation. This is from DYB. DYB is next. I remember DYB posting their question, and they say on February 28th, a nonprofit will be receiving a large amount of funding. Is the funding going to be there? Is the funding going to be all right at the end of the day? Let's see what's going to happen with all of that. All right. Hopefully we got some decent amount of funding there. Funding, yes. Funding, yes. Funding. It feels like that the funding is a little bit challenged, but I think you're going to end up getting what you need. It's almost like it trickles in rather than just get dumped on you. Does that make sense? Like you're not just getting a full dump of funding. Like, whoa, there's all the funding right there. It doesn't feel like that, right? It feels more like a little bit of sort of trickling in. I think that you have a sort of that mode where things are going well. You do get a little bit of a surge, and from that surge comes a little bit more and a little bit more. And I think it feels like the surge stalls out. And after the surge stalls for a little bit, now you have another surge picking up. You have that Queen of Cups with the excitement, the love, the people coming in and having a lot of emotion in this. And they're wanting to donate a little bit more. So I do think it is. It's going to come in highs and lows. It's going to come in bits and surges, but I do think you're going to get a pretty substantial funding. Not exactly on that exact day, but again, it's going to sort of come highs and lows, trickle in a little bit. Overall, I think it's going to be all right for you. At least, in my opinion. We got the next one is Aquarian Vision. How does T feel right now about our connection? Is T going to be happy? Is T going to be happy, or they are not going to be happy? Let's see where this is there. Let's see where this is going. You should have jumped in when it was available for personalized versions. Teddy, I gave you a personalized version of mine. Hopefully that will make everything better. Teddy did receive a copy of my Oracle deck that's out of print, and it was personalized with her logo. So she was pretty excited about that thing. That's over on her channel. How does Tia feel right now about our connection? High Priestess. It feels like the connection is evolving. it's not like stagnant. It's not like sort of, boring. It feels like it's evolving, it's moving, it's getting into the next thing. And I think that is going to be sort of an exciting thing coming through. Bri, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Four of Pentacles, this is somebody who's a little bit on the private side. They're a little bit pulled in. They're not exactly sort of thrilled about everything that goes on and what have you. This is going to be something that's going to be all right at the end of the day, but you are going to be kind of have to sort of put up with what you have in this level, right? A Strength card says be patient with the connection. There is a level of miscommunication. A lot of times there is a level of them not communicating the way that you would like to, but at the end of the day, I think you should sort of be patient with it, understand that their way of communication may not match your way of communication, but overall, it just looks decent indeed. By the way, please hit that thumbs up and the like and the subs. I greatly appreciate you. That makes everybody happy. It makes YouTube think I don't suck. And the more people that think I don't suck, the better off I'm going to be at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. KDP knows that. KDP's got a lot of reads tonight. Maybe we can skip around and do all the KDPs. What do you think? Maybe we can skip around and do all the KDPs. Could you please know if Michael Jordan was to come back for a relationship, would it work out for us long term? We're going to do the love. We're going to do this one right there. We're going to do that modern love tarot. Everybody loves the modern love tarot. There you go. You liked me. I'm glad you liked me. Since you're my girlfriend, that would be kind of convenient, right? Maria, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. But yeah, hello. Is it all for collective? I don't know what a collective is other than the board collective on Star Trek because I'm a dork. All right, would you please see if Jordan came back, would it work out long time? Or is this something that would fail? Would we get the love balloons? I don't know. Would we get the love balloons? Don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, and don't do it. No, 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 and no. This looks challenging. This looks challenging, I gotta say. Bri, I thank you for your other donation. Yeah, it looks pretty challenging. You got the Seven of Cups. Jordan's got the wandering eyes. They're like, that girl over there is kind of cute. I like that girl over there. She looks really nice. Yeah, you're my girlfriend. I guess I should pay attention to you. Three of Wands, little wandering eyes, especially around that Seven of Cups. It's going to be hard to get them to commit. The Tower says Jordan brings in a level of instability, brings in a level of stuff. It just, it's just frustrating sometimes. Six of Pentacles just says you have to give and give and give and give. It just feels like that you're giving too much of this. Feels like you're giving too much. It's the way it is. That is the way it is sometimes. You want a yes or no? I'm just going to say no. I'm just going to say no. Get a little bit of the wandering eyes. It looks like they're not ready to fully settle. I hate to do it. All right, is Paul decent, though? We got a second chance. We'll take that. All right, let's mark KDP as done with this. Can you please see what kind of person Paul is? I like his character, but is he decent? Is he decent, or is he going to be kind of challenged? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see with that. You got some kind of challenge cards in the last one. Oh, Two of Swords, Page of Wands. You got the Emperor and you got the Nine of Swords. I think Paul is honest. Here's what I think. I think Paul has a lot of depression. Even if he doesn't show it as a lot of depression, he has a lot of to where it feels like an out-of-body experience with his experiences, right? I mean, that sounds weird, but he has a lot of out-of-body experiences, like a lot of his circumstances, a lot of his feelings feels like they're not his own. A lot of things are just really challenging for him. And he just kind of has not a really major depression, but he just kind of has this feeling of having not the best opportunities. And it feels like it's very frustrating too. I also think this person is sort of recovering from something major in sort of a previous life or even maybe earlier in this life. You have that Nine of Swords over there. It's the person has negative thoughts, has a lot of challenges in that manner. Now, can they overcome it? Is this person somebody who conquers it, makes the grade? Is this somebody who is trustworthy? It is a good person overall. I think it is a nice person. But you want Freyja. I got your donation. Let me know, are you all things spiritual? Let me know what your question is, Freyja. I greatly appreciate you. This is a person who overcomes adversity, and you like that. You like that a lot because it takes a very, very powerful person to overcome a lot of adversity, And this person's capable of doing it, right? Are they honest? Yes. Do they have some issues? Yes. Is it going to be somebody who has some good character? I think so. You're going to have to put up with some of the damage this person has gone through. You're going to have to put up with some of the sort of the overall depression that they sometimes go through. And you're going to have to deal with it because they are going to feel very disconnected. Like, Paul, can you talk to me? What's going on? Where are things happening, right? And if you sort of get that, you get an understanding of what they're going through, what's in their head. I think this is going to be a lot of understanding, and a lot of good things can come out of this relationship. Just bottom line, right? Bottom line. Anyway, Katie is the next one. Can you please see if Jordan will recognize our love and approach me? Jordan looked pretty damn challenging from the other reading. Let me get a new deck. I want to get you something fresh and something legitimate off this, right? I want to get you fresh, legitimate cards off here because I really think that Jordan had a bad read in the past one. But Jordan had a bad read. And so let's give Jordan a fresh start and let's see, maybe there's a second opinion with this new deck. Right? Will they recognize our love? Will they come back and what have you? So it looks like if they came back, it would be challenging according to the last deck. But I'd kind of like to get a fresh look, fresh start here and see if Jordan would be all right. See if Jordan would be all right at the end of the day, right? Let's see. The Chariot. Jordan is very mobile with this. You got another mobile thing too. Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Man, Jordan's getting a rough profile tonight. Just a rough profile. I'm just saying, right? Will Jordan recognize our love and approach me? You have an Eight of Wands and a Chariot. Like, I want to give it something quick. I want to approach you. So if you're asking, will they approach you? Yes. Previous reading, will it work out? No. Will they approach you? Yes. You have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Like, I want something quick. I want something active. I want something that's going to be entertaining, something that's going to be fun, something that we can sort of relate with. Queen of Pentacles. Hey, I'm building things piece by piece. So I am building things as it goes, but the Eight of Cups just says they don't stick around long. Could that be the Tower moment from the previous card? Maybe. Could this be the Tower moment where they act like they're interested, they move in the direction you would like, and then all of a sudden they just give up? That's what I think. And again, wandering eyes from the previous reading could cause an abandonment from you, from them. If you want something quick and easy, a little hit it and quit it, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. But if you're looking for something long-term, if you're looking for Jordan to come back and just hold out their arms and y'all embrace and spin around in the pretty field of flowers, yeah, not so much. MT, where are you on here? Let me know. The name is Jenny. You get the extra money today or tomorrow. YouTube user. Wait a minute. We got another YouTube user. I think that's going to break the internet. I don't know. I think that could break the internet. I'm not going to lie. Big Cleo didn't break the internet, though. Will he get at least 65 marks or 2 torts on this essay? Let's make it happen. We got YouTube. YouTube user is now a different person. So that's really going to be confusing. That's going to be hella confusing. That's going to be confusing. So we're going to have to stick with PayPal user. I mean, we're going to have to stop using YouTube user entirely for the other YouTube user. It's going to have to be PayPal user now. I'm sorry. Anyway, will I get at least 65 marks? We're good with that. Four of Pentacles says yes. You have all the knowledge that you need to make it happen. You're going to go in there. You're going to knock it out. You're going to be everywhere that you need to be. Strength says you have the patience. You have the virtue. You have all of the things, Big Clue. You need to knock this out, and it is going to be magical for you. Now, are you happy with the grade overall? No. You feel like you could have gotten bigger grades, but at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, I'm just going to say this. Overall, it is a thumbs up, clearly, right? But it's like you feel like you could have gotten better. Can you get this? Yes. Do you feel like you should have gotten a lot better? Yes, too. Big Cleo, will Z ask me to be the girlfriend officially? What is unofficially? What is What is unofficially? Is somebody ask you to be their girlfriend unofficially? How does that work? How does that work? Hello, Big Cleo. I'd like you to be my unofficial girlfriend, I guess. My unofficial girlfriend. If you could do that, that'd be great. I don't know. Is that, has anybody ever approached anybody else? I mean, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. I mean, maybe that's something that's legitimate. I don't know. Anyway, well, Z asked me to be the girlfriend officially by March. No, you're gonna have to wait till April. You're gonna have to wait till at least April here. You got a King of Cups, a disassociation emotionally. A lot of things just ain't working here. A Queen of Cups. It feels like you're the one that's emotionally attached. You're the one that's sort of getting in there and making it happen. And all of a sudden, it's like, well. You have to wait. Page of Wands says they're a little bit hesitant. A little bit hesitant to make it happen, but if you're going to be patient enough, I think they're going to come around and officially make it official. They're going to put an announcement in the on Facebook or whatever it is, right? Mina, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I greatly appreciate you being here. Big Cleo has another one tonight, making it all happen. Will I get a minimum 68 marks for the essay that I handed in last week? Let's see, pre-serious. I don't know. I don't know. If I'm going to do girlfriend, boyfriend, I'm going to make it official, you know, because you can't back out at that point. I don't know. When I was 20, it was kind of unofficial. Like, you know, it'd be like, well, you know, oh no, let's avoid those stories. Let's avoid those stories. Can you get this and make it happen? Lover says yes. Three of Pentacles says you've worked hard to make this happen. I really don't think you have a problem making good grades. I really don't think you have a problem making good grades. I think you're all right. Ace of Wands says you're able to sort of push that forward. You get that fiery aspect. You're making it happen. This is going to be fantastic for you. And it feels like the Lovers, that connection, you know the material. This is something you're going to be able to score. You're going to make it happen. We'll do another thumbs up. Making the 68 marks for the essay that we already handed in. I like it. I like it indeed. How does a Q look? Actually, you're next. Crystals in Paint. That's how it looks. That's how it looks. Let's take a peek at the Q tonight. What is that looking like? We got a PayPal users, got a ton of these. We got Crystals in Paint. We're going to go a Tarot by Sunshiny Day. Thank you for joining us, Sunshiny Day. I've missed you dearly, Sunshiny Day. I've missed you. I've missed you a lot.
I love you.
I'm just saying. We got Ann, and more Ann. We got another Sarah returning to the love affair known as the Gregory Scott Tarot. And then we got KDP, a couple. MR wants another question about the connection with D and the other woman. Bri's got a couple at the end over there. Looking good. I've got MT on PayPal. I have no idea who you are. If you let me know who you are, MT on PayPal. All things spiritual. I got you. You got a tarot reading over there. But yeah, there you go. We're going to see, okay, all things spirit. We got a lot of people tonight. It wasn't Merciful, was it? No. No. I don't know. Let me know. All things spiritual. Who were you? All things spiritual. Who I need to mark you as to do. Yeah, if you could, you let me know. In a few hours, good. Freyja, that was you. You're right. All right. So Freyja, how will the session go tomorrow? All right. I'm going to get this and I'm going to mark it into the saved category. Let's go ahead and do you right now. Because I am going to forget about you again, because that's what I do. So let's go ahead and get your reading right now. We're going to kind of skip around a little bit. We got the PayPal. We need to do the PayPal stuff. So we're going to hop over the PayPal. And I think that is going to be important for us to do right now. All right. Freyja wants to know, how will my session go tomorrow? Is this going to be decent? Is it going to go all sort of south with that? Death said this is a nice change of pace. There is a nice change of pace in this session. There really is, right? In other words, it's not the usual session that you've gone to, not the usual connection that you've done, right? And this is something that's going to be a bit of a change for you. So be prepared to kind of wing it. And I think that happens a lot of times. We need to understand that it's time to wing it. It's time to do what needs to be done in order to make things change a little bit. You do have that death card here too. That's what you need. That's what you need in this session. So it's going to go well with that. 3 of Cups, a lot of group coordination between all the people is going to be good. Is going to be very good indeed, right? I think that's going to be very important here because you need that connection. You need that spiritual, the emotional, the intuitive connection. That is going to be important for you to do, bottom line, right? And I think that 8 of Swords as well. Make sure you don't just dump everything out. In other words, don't share everything. Some things don't need to be shared. Some things don't need to be shared. I think that's kind of where you're at here. So the 8 of Swords, don't dump everything on the table, right? I think that's important. 7 of Swords overall, you're going to be tempted to leave early. I don't know why. It feels like maybe a little sort of, you're going to be tempted to leave early. I wouldn't do it. Hold the restrictions in. I think you're going to be all right at the end of the day. In other words, that's how I think it's going to go. That's how I think it's going to go. Looks pretty decent overall. And we got some good stuff going on with this particular session. Now let's go over to crystals and paint. We needed a ride home and we got stiffed. So let's go with the This Might Hurt Tarot over here, because that hurt indeed. That happens. That happens sometimes. It's like somebody just doesn't want to give you a ride home. Maybe it's something kind of casual to where it's not super serious, but, we'll see. We'll see indeed. We'll see how this goes. All right, why did A not want to give me a ride home? What the hell's wrong with them? I think that's kind of a question that's going to be valid here. Let's look at this from just a perspective of this person. Magician, Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. It feels like they just needed to get home. It just feels like that they needed to get home. I don't think there's anything drama, or I don't think there's anything embedded in there. It could be anything from they had to go take a dump to they're kind of tight on the gas money to they needed to get home, they got drama. It just feels like it wasn't focused on you. It's very much them. Got the Magician. This is their problem, right? This is something that they need to address. Ace of Swords says they didn't communicate everything about the interaction. There are some things going on, but at the end of the day, the 4 of Wands is just like, I just want to get home. I just want to do something else, right? I think that's the bottom line. You don't have any devil. You don't have a lot of the cards that you would get that would indicate like something just obtrusive, or they don't like you anymore. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion with that. Anyway, we got TTM. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. What is going on? I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Very good to see you. TTM, I got a new car. Renee, I got a new car. If you didn't see it, I have had the same damn car for, I've had the same car for 10 years, and the back seat is getting kind of moldy, like there's something funky back there kind of thing. It's just getting old. It's just getting old. So it's just my opinion. It's just getting old. So I picked up a new car today, and I ended up getting this one. So it's a Honda. It's a higher end Honda Accord, because I'm going to drive it until the wheels fall off. I'm going to put 200,000 miles on this damn thing. I want to get a car that I'm going to like putting 200,000 miles in. So I spent a little bit too much, but I did get a car that I'm going to be happy putting 200,000 miles on. It is a hybrid, so it's get a lot of gas mileage. It's going to save on gas because gas goes up and down. You never know what the hell's going on with the gas price these days. Jeez. But yeah, I did get a new car. First new car in 10 years. In 10 years. Anyway, all right, we got crystals and paint. We got you finished over there. Let's get the sunshiny day. Does a BA think of us as more than friends? Sunshiny day's got the romance going on over there.
Music to make love to.
Sunshiny Day's got a little bit of a romantic situation over there. Oh, Sunshiny Day, you didn't reveal this. We're going to get the Teddy Bear Tarot over there. Teddy Bear Tarot is going to give us a little bit of a sunshiny day, you know. New cars are always fun. They are. Tarot with Mavis. Are you MT on a PayPal? If so, let me know. I appreciate your donation. Yeah, very nice indeed. All right, let's get a little bit of the teddy bear donated by Reiki B, by the way. Reiki B donated the money to play this 1 second clip over here. I still need to combine. It came with like 5 clips. You got a dancing bear, you got a moonwalking bear. I need to put them all together and render it, but I'm really lazy. But that's the way it is. What can I do? All right, you got a Toyota Yaris 6-speed. It's a Mazda engine. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Motown. There we go. All right. We're going to see where this is going to take us. A little bit of Terry action, a little bit, I almost said geriatric action. I don't know. Don't think I've ever asked a relationship question on stream. I mean, Tarot by Sunshiny Day, you're hard to get because of your job, probably. They working you. They working you over there. You don't got time to go on all these dates. Does BA think of us as more than buddies? Yes, they do. Yes, they do indeed. Now, the old days... No, not really. The old days, no. But they're sort of graduating into it. They're looking at a couple of pages, like, you're kind of feeling a little bit of a distance over there. And I think they're kind of excited. They're more excited now than they have been. You got a page of wands over there. Like they're looking at you a little bit for a different perspective. And they kind of like it, right? They like it. They're looking at you in that perspective. Happy home, happy family would be something that they wouldn't mind. So I do think that they're looking at you more than friends. We give you the love balloons over there. The love balloons for the first romantic question over there. High Priestess. You're hard to get. You're just hard to get. That's the way it happened. But maybe it's your job. Maybe it's you just got that commanding attitude. I have no idea. You're just a little bit hard to get. So yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah. Oh, man, they do. I do think you're a little bit more than friends. The Luna Bears Tarot is out of print. Oh, my. It needs to be back in print. This is one of my favorite. I preached about how much I loved the other deck that I used to use back in the day, and then now I just use this one. So this kind of replaced all my little cutesy decks. That's the way it goes. The way it goes. You had your car since 2000. Monique. The car that I've had for 10 years only has 45,000 miles on it. So I know when I sell it to the dealership, they're going to put it out on the lot. They're going to clean it up. And they are going to have sort of this good time with it, right? They're going to put it out there. They're going to charge a premium. And that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I probably should drive mine until the wheels fall off. But I just need something new. I just need something new. Anyway, what positive things are coming to me right now? Ann has a triple shot reading. Ann, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. We're going to see with that. The Gummy Bear Tarot. Ooh, that sounds fun too. I need one of those. All right. Positive things are going to come at me right now. You do have a relationship failure into a bigger relationship. I think that you have a situation where you're going to bounce off of an unsuccessful relationship into something nice. I really think it's going to sort of come to pass that things are going to be exciting. Things are going to be kind of thrilling with that. Blue Ocean, been a minute. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, it feels like you're bouncing off something challenging into something a lot better. In other words, maybe a date goes bad. Maybe a relationship goes bad. Maybe something you were hoping for sort of fails. And then all of a sudden it bounces into a relationship that's much better. The King of Swords, right? Where you have a lot of good things, a lot of some nice interaction, some nice things going on with that. And that Death card especially just says it's the change that you're looking for that is really going to make it happen. It's really going to make it happen with that. T.O., do you have the Cosmic Cunt Tarot? No, I do not have the Cosmic Cunt Tarot. I need more Oh, that's probably rude. Anyway, but yeah, that's probably rude too. I did see that when me and Teddy were out. I did see the Cosmic Cunt Tarot, and I did want to pick it up, but I just didn't do it. I just can't bring myself to pick it up. That's bottom line. Anyway, all right, let's get a bit of a general read for Anne, and then what do we need to not think negatively about myself? Let's see what's going on with all of that. A little bit of a general over there. Cosmic Cunt Tarot has a lot of wieners in it. A lot of wieners in it. I just can't, like, if somebody, I don't know, maybe I can write the author and say, can I get a free one or something? I don't know. By the way, I did write the author of the Meraki Tarot. I'm going to try to get 50 of these and give them away on the stream. Giving away Meraki version 3. I'm going to try to buy 50 or 100 of these and give them away on the stream, right? Sort of the big finale, I guess. Try to give them all away on the stream. Anyway, let's get a general read over here. The general read. Knight of Pentacles says it's time to take inventory of all the good things that we have, right? All the good things that we have. It's time to take inventory. It's time to move into that mode. It's time to be happy with a lot of things, etc. We got that Knight of Pentacles. Time to earn the money. Time to look at the job. Look at the career. Focus on what you can do to make things better in your life. And I think there are some nice things going. You do have to sort of restrict yourself a little bit too. I think a lot of the goals that you have may be a little bit too enthusiastic or a little bit too sort of aggressive. Make sure to pull back. What is realistic? What can I accomplish? And focus on that. I think that's going to be the big thing for you. Overall, don't take failure as failure. Take it as an opportunity to do something better, to do something bigger. And I think that's it, right? I think that is it. So there we go. All right, and the last one we got is about the self-esteem. Let's get a good deck for that. Let's go ahead and use the Meraki Tarot. So basically I said that if the stock market stuff worked out pretty good, I wanted to give a really, really big giveaway. And I had a couple of options for a giveaway. Number one, I could do like $20 Amazon gift certificates, right? So if you win, I would email you a gift certificate for $20 to Amazon or something like that. And then I'm thinking, would I rather give away a tarot deck that's hard to get, very popular or something like that? And I think that'd be a better option, right? Because you're going to go on Amazon, you'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to get this, it looks good, whatever. But I think this one is such a magical one. It's hard to get. It goes out of print so quickly. I think it'd be more special, and I think it would be more, be better. I think it'd be better. Anyway, all right. Let's get the Anne finale over there. And we want to know from Anne, let's see. We're going to mark this done, this done, this done. We got Shiny Day. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that one. And we're going to do this one here. All right. So the Anne. All right. So Anne wants to know what I need to know in order to remove the negativity. Let's first look at thoughts. Thoughts just kill you. Thoughts just kill you sometimes, because if you don't get control of them, they really manifest, right? When you have a thought and you don't have any control over it, you have another thought exactly the same. Exactly the same. And so you have to stop the cycle, the vicious cycle. It's like the father that's abusive, and then the son learns that behavior, and then they're abusive, and the next son learns that behavior, then they're abusive. You have to stop the cycle of the thoughts, because they'll just blossom into worse and worse and worse things. You do have a sort of a 10 of cups over here. You just have to get control of the thoughts. The thoughts, I think, are based out of emotion. I think that you begin the thought of, I'm insufficient, or I'm not enough. And then that leads to this negative emotion. And the negative emotion sprouts like a cancer, no pun intended to my cancer. and then brings about this tendril over here to, you remember back a year ago when this thing, you screwed up this interaction, and another tendril squirrels off and says, oh, you know, also that one time when somebody said that you were ugly, and another tendril, basically that emotion just sort of goes, spreads out like a cancer. So you have to get control of that. So the Ten of Cups says remove emotions from your thoughts so they don't tendril out into this exponential kind of thing as well. The Six of Swords says too, realize that esteem, thoughts, things like this is a long journey. There's nothing you're going to do today that's just going to go and fix it. Let's be realistic with me and you. There's nothing you're going to do today that's going to fix it like that. It's a longer journey. The Six of Swords, you're going to have to get control of those. You have to get that air, you have to get control, make it happen. And the Ace of Pentacles too. You don't just eliminate something, you need to replace it with something better, right? So you replace these thoughts with something better. So you just replace. The Death card says you need to change. The definition of an insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. If you keep having the same thoughts, you keep having the same emotions, you having the tendrils going out and remembering this failure, remembering this guy, remembering this rude comment, remembering this, you're never going to change. So you have to get control over that shit. And until you do, you're going to get the same results, which is the negativity, right? So let's go into, we have the thoughts now. Let's take some actions. Let's take some actions right now. What actions can we take to fix this? What actions can we take to fix this? Because we want to fix it. And the only thing you're going to do to fix it is take some actions. There's nothing magical. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. All right? The Ten of Wands. Don't burden yourself with expectations. Right? Because this girl over here and this dude over here, they have all of these amazing things. I'd love to have those. I don't have those. You know, look at yourself and be happy with what you have rather than comparing yourself to others. The Lovers, you need to love yourself. You need to adore yourself. You need to know that Anne is everything that you need. Anne is the most powerful, the most amazing person in the history of mankind. You need to understand. You need to love yourself. You need to look at the mirror and say, damn, that is a beautiful human being right there. And I love them. And if you can't do that, you have a problem. You need to fix that. Strength as well. You need to be a little bit of a Leo. You need to show off your good qualities. What good qualities do you have? Show that off, right? And the Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking, the CEO. Books, therapy, counseling, watching positive videos. YouTube is filled with some beautiful positive videos out there. Get the people that love you on the social media and get them to just adore you, right? So Teddy posts on social media. What's the first thing I do? I say, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. That's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. That's what I do when I see Teddy's picture on social media. Every time, right? And that's the thing. And so now Teddy gets that sort of that positive thing. Teddy gets that positive thing. And I am an instrument of positivity in Teddy's life rather than being somebody's like, bitch, can you please stop posting all this shit, right? Which is a negative influence. So you need the people that are positive influence, be around them more, right? I think that's basically with a big thing there. Anyway, that was a long reading, and I'm sorry. MR is next. Bri, you are after MR. You are coming up very soon. Hugo, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right, D is still connecting with the other women. Oh, Jesus, with all of that. They still doing all that.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties.
Are they connecting with all of these other women? Let's see. Let's see what is happening, right? Let's see what is happening. Yeah, you need positive people in your life. You don't need a bunch of negative assholes in your life. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. I hate to say it, it's true. You need positive people. You need people that are going to tell you that they love you. You need people that are going to tell you that you're the most amazing human being on earth. And you fill yourself with those, you don't really have any self-esteem problems after that. Anyway, all right, let's see. Still connecting with the other women? Are they serious? I think they are still connecting with the other women. Not so serious. Not so serious. You got the 3, the level of heart heartbreak is out there, making it happen. But I mean, I think they're still connecting a little bit. The 9 says that they're a little bit too concerned with women sometimes. They are focused on their work. They are focused on what they're doing. But that 9, you've gotten the 9 before in this question, by the way. You've gotten the 9 on this question, by the way. It does say that they're trying to build a structure over time with other people. The way it is, the way that they've done it before, nothing serious, not a big deal. Nothing serious, not a big deal. All right. And that is it for that. Bri has been waiting a year. Bri's like, oh my God, I donated back in 1947. What is going on? I donated in 1947. Bri, I'm sorry. It is a Tarot Oracle show. It is the Tarot Oracle show, Bri. I apologize. It takes literally a decade. But yeah, we have a lot of readings. We've got 34 readings tonight. So, that's the way it goes. Anyway, all right. Who is headed my way in love this year? And then talking about solo travel. PayPal user, I have not forgotten about you. Let's see. We got the Queen of Wands over there. By the way, we are wrapping it up moderately soon. Let's get an endless soon. Donation cutoff. No more donations for tonight. I thank all of y'all so much. I appreciate you. As we say in Texas, I appreciate you. All right. I really think that you have one good, and I mean damn good opportunity in love this year. Can you do some casual hookups? I'm not going to lie. It'll be all right. One good positive thing coming out, literally the dead center of May. The dead center of May. All right. I think that's going to be important. So there you go. You do have that Queen over here. A little bit of a hookup here and there, some fun, some cool stuff. It seems to be all right. It seems to be okay, right? But that Knight says somebody just comes rolling in mid-May. And you're like, this is nice. This is kind of interesting. I kind of like that. But you kind of want to figure out where it's going to go, right? Where it's going to go. I think that's going to be good. You have to sort of figure that out where it comes in. But yeah, we got Samantha. Did you donate? I don't see you donate. Samantha, did you donate? When did you donate? Figured mine is coming up. Did I miss my reading? I don't see it. Samantha, I'm looking. Let me know what your question is. I have no idea where you're at. Let me know what your question is. But the middle of May, you have this 3. We have somebody that you just stumble into. They come out of the middle of nowhere, just boom, there they are. And they have a lot of very interesting aspects, very, very interesting aspects. You're almost immediately attracted and enthralled with this individual, and I think that's going to be something cool, right? I think that is going to be something cool indeed. Sarah, your second reading is coming up. I did not do it yet. You donated a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Samantha, I have no idea. Samantha, what's your question? I'll get you covered. But yeah, that Ace. This is going to be an earth sign. And it is going to be the most interesting earth sign you've ever met in your life. There's something about them that draws you in, that gets you excited, that like, what is going on here? And it feels like this really pulls you in pretty hardcore. Just like boom, there they are. So yeah, mid-May, that's your big love connection. Couple of casuals if you want. The decent casuals, I'll be honest, 1st of April, September-ish, if you want to do some casuals. But the big one, mid-May. And this is going to occupy a lot of your time. This is the Curious Travels Tarot. This is not the Vox Arcana, but we will use the Vox Arcana. Now, should I solo travel to Asia this year in the fall? Let's see if that's going to be a thing that we can do. Offhand, I say yes. Right? That's going to be kind of important. You do? Oh, yeah. You got the communication, you got the Hierophant, you got the 10 of coins. I think you have the money to do it. I think it's something you've been wanting to do. I think the opportunity is going to come up there. You don't want to do anything in December. December is just a massive shithole. December is going to be bad, in my opinion. Don't do anything in December. But I do think you are going to be able to do that. This fall is going to be good. Make sure you wrap it up before December, please. Please make sure you're going to wrap it up. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do the thumbs up. I like it. December is going to be bad. It's going to be bad for stocks. It's going to be bad financially. It's going to be an absolute crapper. So make sure it's wrapped up by then. All right. At least in my opinion, never make a trip based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But the Gregory Scott is back. We've got the tip of the hat, as my grandfather would say, back to the Gregory Scott Tarot. We're going to do all of the shuffles tonight. All of the shuffles tonight. We still got PayPal user. We got PayPal user up in the queue. I have Mia Toll. I have no idea who you are in chat. Mia, let me know who you are in chat, you know? Let me know who you are in chat. That would be very helpful indeed. All right, Gregory Scott we go, and Gregory Scott we will have happen here. Work in March. Work in March. Yeah. You know, the big project is it. Man, I really think that there's somebody annoying the crap out of you in March. I really think there's somebody annoying you a lot in March as far as work goes. It feels like maybe this person's doing it on purpose, but they are. Samantha, I did get your question. You are after PayPal user. Thank you so much. Seven of Swords feels like it's time to take a vacation. I'll be honest with you. It's time to take a vacation. If you can sneak that in, I would do it. If you can sneak that in, I would do it. It may be time to take a good vacation off of this before the big project starts. It feels like the Nine of Cups, there's a lot of expectation, a lot of things going on, a lot of people looking and scanning the environment, of trying to find things that are going on. You really don't want that to be an interaction that you would like to have at the end of the day. Temperance says things are a little bit settled down. It is like a fingernails on the chalkboard throughout March. April's going to be a little bit better, but you do have the project you were talking about. It does consume a lot of your time. You got somebody that's working your nerves, number one. It feels like everybody is frustrated with money in March going all the way into June. I think you're picking up some extra employees in June as well. Seems like they're picking up employees and you don't like it. I don't know why you don't like it, but you don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Just mixed feelings about March. If you can take a vacation, if you can sneak out of there, I think that's going to be it. I think that is going to be your big opportunity to make a lot of this stuff happen. All right, we got YouTube user is next. And we got, is the man I'm going to end up with H? Is the man H? Let's see. We got PayPal user. We got man end up with H, and then we have Casey and the Sunshine Band meds. All right, so we're worried about this person declining it. We got Blue Ocean, and then we are out of here for the night. I can't tell you how much I love all of y'all. Have been amazing. Appreciate all of that. Let's do a little bit of a Push Kitty deck selection tonight. Let's make it happen. We got, is a man I'm going to end up with H. Well, I didn't have good feels for H in the last read. I really would be surprised if we just sort of had a home run over here. We'll see, right? We'll see. All right. Is a man I'm going to end up with H. You know, didn't look good from the previous reading, but I'm open to think. Eight of Wands, no. Two of Wands, no. Ace of Swords, no, and no. No, I don't think so. Eight of Wands says they're mobile, and you get a lot of mobility cards from H, right? They move here, they move there, they get this, they do that. You do have that Eight of Wands, just sort of that movement, that rapid movement going on with H. I really don't think that's going to be the one you end up with. I think H is looking for an ideal they're never going to find. I don't think H is really ever going to be happy in a relationship. They're constantly chasing somebody, the unicorn that's not going to be available. I think the Ace of Swords, again, I do think you interact with H again. I do think so, but it doesn't go the way that you want. It doesn't go the way that you want. So I'm going to say I'm going to say a little bit of a thumbs down action there with the men. We're going to be able to end up with H. Now, we do have the other question is, can we get KC to prescribe me the meds? Are they going to reject us? Are they going to throw us under the bus? Death card, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. No, they'll do it. I think they'll prescribe you any damn thing you want. I hate to say that. Oh, I hate to say that. Casey will prescribe you anything that you want. I think you got the wrong idea. I really think. You got the death card. It is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but go in with confidence. The Knight of Cups, I think they're on your side. I think you say, hey, look, this is a big, important thing for me. Really need this. I think that's going to be kind of, just sort of approach that, approach that. I think it's going to be a thumbs up. They're going to prescribe you anything. I think they're very understanding. They're very understanding over there. Overall, we're going to do a thumbs up with that. And the last question of the night is going to be Blue Ocean. Is there any surprise money coming in this year? Surprise money. Surprise money. Maybe. Surprise money, maybe. Blue Ocean, I hope that you get the surprise money that you need in there. You got the Ace, the 7, and the 6. Damn. Normally I say no. Normally I say, like, what the hell you want with surprise money? Like, where's it going to come from? Is it going to fall out of the sky? Apparently it is. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist. Samantha, I never forget about you, Samantha. Never is going to happen. Never is going to happen in my lifetime. All right?
I love you.
I'm a realist. Surprise money is going to be hard to come by. But for some freaking reason, you get it. The 6 of Pentacles is kind of the tiebreaker. It's kind of the tiebreaker. 7 of Wands says, yeah, a little bit iffy, but the Ace of Cups says there's a good emotion. You have a good connection with somebody, and they do give you money. Right? I mean, you could, like me last night, I went to Dr. Mystical's stream, and I dropped a $50 on him, I just like hosting everybody. Fuck it, Anyway, but, so, I mean, you could have somebody like me come in and just be like, you know what? There you go. There you go. All right. Are we going to meet a boyfriend when my company moves locations next month? And this is the last reading of the night. Are we going to meet this boyfriend in there? The 7 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Death card says yes. I think we're going to meet somebody interesting indeed. 7 of Swords, we got that movement. We're packing up. We're heading that direction. We can't get there fast enough. And the Ace of Wands is like, ooh, that person's kind of interesting. I kind of like them. I kind of like them a lot. And the Death card says they're a unique person. Like you've never met anybody quite like this person. And they have you enthralled. So I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say we get a little bit of the love balloons. Is the love balloons going to work or not? Yeah, the love balloons are going to work. I think that is a yes. I think that's looking good for you and good for this connection. Looking nice indeed. And that is it for me tonight. Please join me tomorrow. We're going to have more readings and more fun. We will see you then.